YouTube, what's good? Today we got my boy Ken in the chair. Yep, it's Ken cutting another Ken. Got the same name. He sat in my chair. He told me he wanted a mid fade, nothing off the top. So we're gonna style his curls on top because they're looking kind of dry. So we're gonna put some product in his hair at the end. And I'm gonna show you guys how I get this fade together. So we're gonna be doing a mid fade with hooks, keeping the beard. So we're gonna start off by debulking the hair on the sides with a number 3 guard. And as you can see, his hair is very thick. So with thick hair like this, what I visualize at first is clip over comb. So that's what we're gonna be utilizing during this fade. With thick hair like this, it's perfect for clip over comb because it gives you room to work with. When you have thin hair, it's tricky to do clip over comb with that because if you make a mistake, the hair is gonna be patchy. But with this hair, you have a lot of room to work with. So we debulked with our number 3 guard, and now we're using our detachable blade, our 5-0 blade. And the reason why I'm using this is because I don't want to make a harsh guideline. So if I were to use my liners and make a guideline, it would be harder for me to get it out. So I'm just saving myself some time by doing this. And this technique, everyone has their technique. This technique works better for me because I don't really like setting my clippers, my fading clippers too close because I don't want to cut my clients. I know some barbers like to zero gap them like super close, but I don't because I like for my clients to be comfortable at all times. Next, we're going to use our trimmers and we're going to go right under that just to finish balding it out. And I don't know why I actually used my iPhone to record this video. It was out of focus the majority of the fade, but nonetheless, I'm still gonna teach you guys, so please bear with me. So we have our lever open. We're going up a full inch. Right under that, we're gonna drop down halfway. And we're gonna go up basically to that line again. And now we're on our 3rd notch. And now we're on our 4th notch. After you go to the 4th notch, the line may still be there. So you're gonna see me do a lot of detail work because you wanna make sure that bottom guideline is completely gone. You wanna make sure it's blended. This is where the start of the fade, this is where the fade starts and where the gradiency starts. That's what is important with a fade. You wanna blend it. Now we have our number 1 guard fully open. Now usually I go in with my 1 guard closed at first, but I'm going up a little bit more than 1 inch. So not 1 inch, you wanna go up a little bit more. And then under that, you're gonna wanna close your 1 guard. And the reason why you wanna go up more than 1 inch is because you need room with the 1 guard. Because remember, you have to fade under that with the 0. So you need a lot of room. Now we have our half guard, our premium wall half guard. And our lever was halfway. Then we put it to our 3rd notch, and now it's on our last notch. So as I move up, I'm gonna, adjust my lever accordingly. But this to me is like the hardest guard to blend with. 0 guards in general. That's like that level is usually the trickiest level in fading, to me. Now we jump back down. I like to get all my guidelines smooth from the bottom, working my way up. Because I don't like to go back and do too much detailing, even though I still will have to during this fade. But on most textures, I don't like to go back and do too much detail work. I like to get it all done at first. So we're detailing, making sure it's all gradient. And notice how I'm using the corners of my blade on both sides. Next, we grab our 3 guard once again, and the lever is fully closed. And we're going up and we're scooping out at the top. Then I switch to my 2 guard, and the lever is fully open. And now it's closed. This will not erase that guideline at all. I can guarantee you that. It will not. Now I have my 1.5 guard, my Babyliss 1.5 guard, and the lever is fully closed, and this still will not get the line out. It may for some on certain textures. If you flick out with the one open above the one guideline that you did, then you could probably get it out with this. But what I like to do is grab my Andis Masters. Just because the teeth are long, I grab the one guard, and that usually solves all my problems. So this is my Andis Master. This isn't zero gap. This clipper isn't zero gapped at all. So it just has long teeth. It's fun to work with. You can, as you can see, I'm going way up, and I'm not, creating no patches or anything. Then I switch to my Babyliss half guard. So notice the different brands that I'm using. I use Andis, Wall, and Babyliss guards, all in one haircut. I do not use the Babyliss one guard. I don't know, I just like the Wall one better. Now, this is the important step. This is clip over comb. If you want to be safe, keep your lever open all the way. I don't recommend doing clip over comb with guards. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't hit the same. You're better off just using thinning shears. I feel like you develop your true skill when you do it with no guard on. If you want to stay safe, keep your lever open. I like to keep my lever open or like halfway, but not really closed. Now I jump back to my 3 guard just to finish blending up the top. And then I grab the 2 guard once again, but this time I'm scooping out with the 2 because I don't want to create a harsh, fading line. And as you can see, it's blended. So we're going to do some detail work with my 1 guard towards the back of his head. Fading is easy. You can teach a dog how to fade. Like I tell people this all the time. Fading's easy. You can teach anyone how to fade. That's why if you go on YouTube and look up how to fade, there's hundreds on hundreds of tutorials. Now we're gonna get started on his shape up. He didn't want nothing off the top. I could have did like more of a transition, but I just wanted to trim those baby hairs near his hairline so that his hairline lasts longer. As you can see, the hair on his side arches has always been like that. It's like when I trim it, it creates like an invisible line, but it always blends itself out once I do the shape up. So we're getting started on our shape up. These are actually my dull clippers that I use on kids. They just tend to work better with thick curly hair like this. So you want to make sure to trim the hair down enough in the front so that the shape up doesn't move. You don't want to shave it down too low, but as you can see, that line on the side just blended itself out. Even when my client had waves, it always created that line. And now we're going to be doing our C cup. And as you can see, that's crispy before the enhancements. His other side of the lineup is kind of light, so we're going to be enhancing that side a little bit more. For my enhancements, I use Kiss Express, the darkest brown, and then I use alcohol. And I let it sit in a bottle for a couple days. I just let it like marinate kind of. You gotta let that secret sauce marinate. And now we're just reshaping it up. As you can see, I got some bulk on the sides. I did eventually get that out off camera, as you'll see in the final result. And shout out to Easy Blade. That's what we're going to be using for his beard. It isn't the fullest, but we're going to try and make it, look better than what it does without pushing it all the way down. Use promo code the4thken for 10% off any Easy Blade products. And now we're going to be styling his hair with some curling cream and then using a diffuser. And this is pretty much the cut. I'm just detailing it. Let me know how you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want me to record more videos on my iPhone. I'm gonna try and get it to focus better next time, but this is a dope short video. As you can see, it's blended. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all my platforms at the4thken. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace. I'm out.